Hello, 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 Mr. and Mrs. Intermediate class students. Good to see you guys. I miss you. We're going to be doing a form class today. And the things that we're going to focus on are going to be working on details and stance, hand on hip, and some of you guys learning the form. That's going to be the goal for some of us. And I'm going to get started right away with basics through take it forward. All right, so first things first, ready, chip? And please teach me. And teach me. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to do two versions of every form. First one's going to be mechanics and making sure all the pieces are there, all the nuts and bolts. And then I'm just going to rock it through it. And I want to see that you can keep up with that form. Basic form first. All right, first things first. Yep, side, tune B. All right, at this point, your tune B should look unique to you. I shouldn't see, okay, there's my tune B. I want to see a big move. All right, starts off with the middle block. Ready? On. I'm looking for a middle block, hand is on the hip, and I'm looking for knuckles, mouth high. Back stance, toes forward. Ready? On. High block and punch. 1, 2. Hand on the hip. I'm looking for punches coming right off the heart. Ready? On. Side, middle block. Back stance, toes turn on the back. Front foot facing forward. On. High block and punch. Bop, bop. All right, here comes the down block. Hey, down block. All right, I want to see shoulders square. I don't want to see your shoulders turn. All right, snap kick and punch. On. There's 1 and 2. All right, on. Shoulders are square. On. Guards are up. Get it. All the way around. The hand on the hip's going to do it. Foot in the back is going to move. The front foot stays. On. All the way around. Middle block. Good. On. High block and punch. Every front stance. Shoulders are square. On. Look the other side. On. High block and punch. And she looks before she turns. On. And down block. 3 high blocks. Ready? On. There's 1. On. There's 2. This last one has a punch with it. On. High block punch with A. Yeah. All the way around. The back foot moves, not the front foot. On. All the way around. All right. On. High block and punch. Good square shoulders. On. Shoulders are turned over that back stance. On. High block and punch. And towards the same direction. Shouldn't be at the very end. All right. Give yourself a hand. Not bad. Not bad. All right. If you keep up on a pretty slow count. Okay. So now we're going to count a little faster. One more form. We're going to push the pace a little bit. All right, chip. And 2B. All right, here it goes. Let's see what you got. Ready? Make sure you breathe at home. Just picking on Miss Joanna. Yeah. Bring it around. It's dangerous working here. Get it. Bring it around. Good. And Shumbi, did you make it? Did you keep up? Mr. Annie, give yourself a hand. Nice job. Okay. All right, so now, of course, you miss a move. Don't sweat that part. You get to the next move. You try to catch up to that next move. All right, take it 1. All right, first things first, let's think to ourselves about what each of these forms represent. So the basic form is commitment. All right, say shin. All right, now it's coincidence that you see commitment up on that belt up there. There she is. You guys remember this belt. It hasn't been so long. And when you look at those words up there, I want you to think to yourself, all right, well, is my commitment strong? I see guys every single week taking this class. I see some guys not in class. Is your commitment still strong? That's the important part. All right, difficult times are definitely here. How well are you holding on? All right, take it 1, heaven and light. Something different to think about. All right, Chumi. All right, no back stances in this form. All front stances. And some of them short, some of them long, and then some kind of in between. All right, ready? On. Down block. Short stance. Hand is on the hip. And where I like to see is I like to see the heels and the toes pretty much lined up this way. So make it a little shorter. There you go. Short doesn't necessarily mean not wide. So in other words, she still has good strength. All right, step and punch. Still short. Boom. Good. All right. That's right. I know it's weird. It's like saying, wait, that's a stance. You go a little longer than that. All right. Now, we'll talk about that in just a second about what this is doing. Other side. Down block. Short. Right. Good. Good. Okay. Shoulders are square. Step punch. On. All right. Now here's a long down block and punch. Long doesn't mean like, here I am, ready. And then I'm going to go down to the basement. And then I'm going to come back up to my L2 in. And now I don't want that. All right. So the goal is to keep a relatively same height. Ready? On. 1, 2. This is your longer stance. Now, from this position, she's going to go back to her short stance on her out to in and put some twist to it. Ready? On. And turn. Very good. All right. Nice short stance there. On. Step and punch. This is one of my favorite moves. All right. This little back step. So when she makes that little cross step, you might have seen it and take it 2. All right. So take that back step and turn it around out to in. Ready? Zoom. Boom. Back to short again. right? It's kind of like a washing machine. Ah. All right, step punch. On. Shoulders are still square. No back stances yet. Again, we got ourselves a nice short length. Ready? On. Long down block and punch. All right, here's the turning point. So what you're going to do is you're going to slide that back foot up to that front leg, and you're going to step out in what we're going to call a normal or a basic stance that you would see like in basic form. So it's not short, it's not long, it's just right. Goldilocks. Kick and punch. Right. There's 1 and 2. Okay. High block on the side, same hand that's out goes again, and a snap, kick and punch. 1 and 2. All right. This is my other favorite move. My feet and hands are going to work together. So I'm going to bring that front foot in, and hands are going to come all the way up, all the way around and down. If my black belts are watching, you should know what that move does. All right. And then a step through punch with a ki. Get it! And left foot always moves. Now, one real quick thing. All right. If you notice that she's a little bit back from where she started, this form won't end exactly in the same spot. It'll be a little bit behind. Okay. All right. Slide up to that line.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So, yep. And to me. All right. It'll be a little bit behind that line. Not huge. All right. Here we go. Are you ready for some speed? Yes. Yes. Thumbs up. Ready for some speed. Here goes. Ready? Up. 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 Keep up at home. Up. Get it. To me. Did we keep up? Give yourself a hand. Nice job. I was like, oh, wait a second. I don't know. Am I losing? Sometimes I just get excited. All right, here goes. Take it 2. Take it 2. Joyfulness. Well, we definitely need some of that. We need some joyfulness. So my last class, my junior class, the homework assignment was to give them an assignment on thinking about the white belt 3. Well, this is definitely, I'd say, appropriate for your level, is to think about, well, what is each of the interpretations? You know, think about joyfulness as like, joyfulness doesn't come to you on a silver platter. Here, by the way, would you like some joyfulness? Oh, yeah, I'd like to order some joyfulness, please. It's item number 1 on the menu. It doesn't happen that way. And Mr. Rennie always says you have to squeeze the joy out of life. And right now, you got to squeeze really, really hard. So when you're doing this form, don't just get all the moves right. That's only part of it. Once you do all the moves and say, all right, can I smile when I'm having a really, really bad day? You having a bad day? No, she's smiling. All right, you know what? I wouldn't know because she's smiling. All right, so I want to see some strong energy out of this form. All right, yep. And it should be. All right, the very first move of this form is a short stance. So it's going to be that down block that you saw. Take it 1. Ready? Down block. All right, here goes. Now, long step and punch. Right? Boom. Good. Other side. Short. Long step and punch. All right, here goes. Now, out to in. All the way up to the ear. Looking for a good strike towards the front. Boom. There we go. Hand is on the hip. And again, repeat the other side. All right, down block. This hand is going to be coming around for that down block. Ready? All right, now snap, kick, and punch. On this snap kick, I want to see the snap, kick, and punch be higher than normal. You know, when I say normal, I say like belly button and higher. And we're not looking for punches off the heart. We're going to go slightly higher. So right about here. Ready? 1 and 2. Oh, definitely a high snap kick. All right, other side, down block. Ready? All right, high kick, high punch. 1 and 2. Oh, man. All right, she's kicking like the rafters up there. All right, here goes. High block. Here's your washing machine. High block. Ready? There's 1. All right, hands on the hip. Other side. There's 2. All right, now all the way around. This back foot, there's your washing machine. That foot's going to slide around kind of like it did for basic form. All the way around. Around and strike. Good. Other side, same kind of thing. Out to in. Steps back and out to in. All right, now, down block. Feet are going to come together. Steps out, down block towards the back. All right, here goes. 3 kicks and punches. Shoulders square, kick and belly button or high. All right, there's 1. Other side. All right, there's 2. All right, there's 3. And kick all the way around. All right. And shoot me. And give her a hand. Give her a hand. All right. So now we're going to do take it 2 fast style. And what I'd like to see is that you can keep up with the pace. You're ready to do some basic form, weren't you? All right, it's all good. All right, so yep. All right, deep breath. Too big. All right, take it 2. Faster count. Ready? All right. All right. All right. and 2. On. On. High blocks. On. 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 On.
Good.
And Chumbi, give her a hand. Give her a hand. Okay. All right. So now, just real quick, some of you guys are working on this pattern, and you guys are focusing on that count, and we're counting fast, and you're trying to keep up as best as you can. It's difficult to be able to watch what's happening and be able to see the TV at the same time and be able to make sure you're doing the right moves. So if you're counting, if we're counting here and we're counting faster than you can pay attention on the TV, just listen to that count. Just focus on the count itself. Is that what you're seeing there? Okay, so going a little faster than they can handle on that count. All right, so let's, yeah, they're looking. Okay, all right, no big deal. As a matter of fact, that's how we learn, all right? When we say onegishimasu, we say, please teach me. You're teaching me as much as I'm teaching you. So let's repeat one of those forms. Let's do one more take it 1, one more take it 2 before we do take it 3. We're gonna slow the count down just a little bit. And what I want you to do is listen to my pace, and I'm gonna say out the names of the moves. So pay attention to that, so that way you get the right moves. But again, if I say down block, don't show me a high block. If I say snap kick, don't show me a high kick. All right, here it goes. Take it 1. All right, yep. Chumbi. Take it 1. Down block. Right. Punch. Right. Right. Down block. Right. Punch. Down block punch. Right. Out to in. Step through punch. Out to in. Step through punch. Down block punch. High block. Snap kick punch. High block. Step through punch and
Good.
left foot moves, Chumbi. How was that one? Spectacular. There's nothing happening at home?
At home they're looking. Okay, you're right.
I'm back. Okay. All right, we'll figure that out. All right. So a show of hands, did everyone see that form? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up? Okay. All right, could have been on our side. Yeah, kind of in the middle. Okay, let's do that one more time. All right, take it 1. All right, so the goal is for you to keep up with this pace. I'm going to call out the moves as we go. All right, ready? Down block. Step through punch. Down block. Step through punch. Down block punch. Out to in. Step through punch. Down. Excuse me. Get myself mixed up. Step through punch. Getting distracted. Down block punch. High block. Snap kick and punch. On the side, high block. Kick and punch. Big circle down block. Step through punch and
Good.
left foot moves, Chumbi. Any better? All right, give yourself a hand. Good job. Good job. All right, take it 2 one more time. All right, same kind of thing. I'll call out the moves. Make sure that you're paying attention to what you're doing. Don't be looking off your shoulder. Be like, what's the next move? All right, so I'm going to give you those answers. Here goes. Ready? Down block. Long step and punch. Down block. Short. Long step. Out to in. Here's that down block. Turn. High kick. High punch. There's 1 and 2. Down block. High kick. High punch. There's 1 and 2. High block. High block again. Bring it around. Use that same hand. All the way around. Good. Other side, same thing. Out to in. Down block. Ready? Towards the back. Snap kick and punch. Snap kick and punch. Snap kick punch and
Good.
left foot, Chumbi. All right. How was that one, Mr. Randy? Give yourself a hand. Good job. Good job. Okay. Let's move on to take it 3. All right. Now, some of you guys are really well versed in your form. And some of these older forms, you just need that review. That's why we're doing this. All right. Yep. All right. Chumbi. All right. Starts off with the detail first, and then we'll go into a little bit faster. All right. Ready? Down block. This is the same down block that you've been doing. Only this is kind of like normal. So there's no longer stances or shorter stances in this kata here. All right, snap kick 2 punches. Kick. The closer hand's going to punch first. So she kicked with this foot. This hand's going to punch first. Sometimes you guys get confused about that. Down block on the side. All right, so here goes. This back leg snap kick here. This is the hand that's going to go with it. Ready? Kick and punch, punch. Okay, the hand that's out does the out 2 and chop. So it's going to come up to the ear, out 2 and chop towards the front. On. 1 and 2. Or it's kind of like you're holding a pizza pie. Okay? Other side, same thing. Up to the ear and chop. All right, coming around to this side here. All right, so now we're going to do our single knife hand and our punch with our back stance and front stance. First take up to have back stance, right? All right, bring it in and out. Goes back stance and punch, front stance. 1 count. All right, now from here, we're going to bring our feet in together, steps out, back stance on the chop, and punch. All right, 1 count. All right, from here, the goal is to get back to this position with your out to in. This hand that's on the hip is going to do the out to in towards me. Ready? On. There's an out to in. Other side, same thing. On. Out to in. Now, this hand is the same hand. Then we bring it around and do that down block. We're going to think, that big 3/4 turn we did for basic form. The back foot's going to move. The front foot stays. All the way around. On. All the way around down block. All right. The snap kick. 2 punches again. Ready? On. Punch, punch. Good. Other side, same thing. Down block. Right. On. Snap kick. Punch, punch. Okay. On the way back. Down blocks and punches and kick down blocks and punches. There's 2 of each. So let's start with the hand on the hip, down block and punch. On. 1, 2. And then we're going to repeat that. Now, a way to remember this. Which hand does the down block? The hand that's out does the down block. You've heard me say this before. The hand that's out does the down block. Always. So here goes. Down block and punch again. Which hand does the down block? The hand that's out. All right, but she's going to add a kick to it. Then down block, then punch. All right. Kick and down block and punch. Which hand does the down block? The one that's out. Back leg kick, down block and punch. And a kiai. And left foot all the way around for chumbi. Okay. All right, so now I'm still going to say the moves on this one. I'm going to be just a little bit faster. So I want you to do your best to keep up with the count. Listen to the count. Don't stare at the screen. If I say single knife hand, what are some moves in this form? We got single knife hands. We got out to ins. We got ourselves an out to in chop. We have an out to in block. We have a down block. There's snap kicks. So if you're like, what is this move? Then that would be the time to ask the question. So we should know all these moves at this point. All right, you ready? Chip and chumbi. All right, starts off with that down block. Ready? On, down block. Snap kick, 2 punches. On, kick and punch, punch. Other side down block. Right. Kick, 2 punches. On. All right, here goes. Out to in chop. On. There's 1. Other side, same thing. On. There's 2. Chop and a punch. On. Back stance, front stance. Feet come in. On. Goes chop and punch. Out to and block. Right. Other side. On. Out to and block. Use that hand all around. On. Down block. Snap kick with 2 punches. On. Kick and punch, punch. Right. Other side. Down block. All right. Kick, punch, punch. Right. 1, 2, 3. All right. On the way back. Down block and punch. Right. 1, 2. Hand that's out does the down block. Right. 1, 2. On. Kick. Down block punch. On. Kick. Down block punch. And and chumbi. All right. Thumbs up. Give yourself a hand. Good job. Good job. Okay. All right. So when doing these forms at home and seeing the camera, trying to be able to figure out which way do I turn, that's definitely a challenge. One of the things that we like to do when we practice this, we face this a bunch of different directions. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do, before we hit take it 4, let's do a basic form. All right, so what the goal is to be able to do a basic form facing a different direction in your house. In other words, you're in your living room or in your kitchen or wherever you're videoing, and you're facing whatever direction. I want you to do it a different direction. Now, I'm going to count the moves out. Miss Joanna just happens to be facing this direction. That's going to be totally wrong for you. So whatever direction you're facing, you might even not be able to see her. Or maybe you are looking at her, and you're like, wait a second, the lefts are lefts and rights are rights. Again, when you're practicing this form, you're trying to be able to figure out which way do I turn. All right, so are you ready? Basic form? All right, your choice. Your choice on which direction. That way? Okay. So at home, I'm going to count the moves. I would like you to face a different direction than you're used to. So to this side or to this side or that way, whatever it is, and you're going to listen. Listen to that count. And again, we're all doing basic form. Okay? All right, up. And chumbi. Here goes. Ready? On. Middle block. On. High block and punch. Other side. On. Middle block. On. High block and punch. On. Down block. On. Snap kick and punch. On. Snap kick and punch. On. Snap kick and punch with a.
Get it.
On. Middle block. On. Snap kick and punch. Okay. On. Middle block. On. High block and punch. On. Down block. All right. High blocks. All right. There's 1. On. There's 2. I, high block and punch with the key eye.
Good.
I, bring it around. I, high block and punch. I, middle block at the side. I, snap. There's a snap, kick, and punch. High block and punch, and tune B. Let's do that one more time. What's that? Distraction style? That was definitely distraction style. Did we throw some snap kicks in there? Okay. All right, give her some kick. All right. All right, so this is what I want. I want you to be able to do that form regardless, even if I was to say snap kick on purpose, which I didn't. All right, is that you should be able to do the form and produce the whole form, even if someone else is doing something wrong in front of you. All right, so now, what do you think? Think these guys can handle their basic form when you do something else?
Sure.
Or do you want them to do something else while you do basic form?
Let's have them do basic.
Okay, basic form. All right, so everyone at home, you're doing your basic form. Miss Joanna is doing something completely different. Now, whether or not you're looking at what she's doing, that's not going to help you out because it's wrong. As far as you're concerned, she hasn't practiced. She doesn't know her stuff. So you're going to practice a different form. All right, they're going to be working that basic. All right, here goes. Are you ready?
Which way would you like?
Oh, let's face it to the front.
Jason.
All right, so let's do your sit. Are you going to do, you do sip Jen?
I can do.
You can do sip Jen. All right, she's been working on this form. All right, so you at home, your job is to do basic forms. Okay, all right, are you ready? All right, she's going to get any mistakes? She's not going to get any mistakes. You're not going to know either. All right, Janelle. And 2B. All right, your basic form, her form of sip Jen.
Are you counting it?
I'm going to count it. All right, ready? I. High block and punch. Outside middle block. High block and punch. Down block.
Yeah.
Kick and punch. Kick and punch. Kick and punch with A. Yeah. All the way around middle block. High block and punch.
Yeah.
Middle block other side. High block and punch. Down block. High block. High block. High block and punch with A. Key eye. Middle block. High block and punch. Middle block. High block and punch. Shumbi.
Good.
She still has a couple more moves to finish off. Let's see how good she knows this. And give yourself both a hand. How'd they fare with that, Miss Rainey? Pretty good? All right. Did anybody copy some of Miss Joanna's moves? All right. I know. Her form only looks that fun. It's actually a fun form. It's one of my favorites. Okay. All right. So now, what would you say was the biggest thing, Miss Rainey, that you saw back there from those forms before we move forward and take it forward?
Well, I think the biggest issue is trying to look at the screen and do the form instead of just listen and do the form looking straight ahead.
Okay. So keeping your eyes on where you're going.
That's where you're going. Don't look at the TV.
Right.
When you're, executing a fastball. They can watch while you detail. When you're ready to count it out, they need to listen to you and just crank it.
Okay, sorry, sir. Okay, I'm going to repeat what he said if you didn't hear that. He's been watching a lot of you guys kind of like having to focus on what's happening on the TV. And I get that. Again, this is the only means that we can kind of speak back and forth to each other. But one of the things that you got to remember is, let's use this as a real quick example, is that, for instance, I'm going to tune B, and Miss Joanna's going to count out the moves. I'm not going to look at her as she's counting the move, because I want to make sure all right, where's my next count, Miss Joanna? No, okay. And you know that you've seen that in class. Maybe that was you doing that, where you were looking off to the side. We see this all the time. I'll put Miss Joanna right there. And we're throwing snap kicks, all right, got your guards up, and she's looking over here, looking for my count. And I'm not in front of her, but she's still looking here. So, right, you're going to end up making yourself, number one, it's just a bad habit to have. And number two, you're going to end up making mistakes. You're going to hit something that you didn't want to hit. All right, so let's do one more form before we do take it 4. Your choice. Basic, take it 1, or take it 2. Or take it 3.
Take it 2.
Take it 2. All right, so this is going to be important. You are in charge of you. No one can do this. All right, I'm going to be a little bit more blunt with Miss Joanna here. Okay, go to tune B. Okay, all right. It's gonna be a down block for take 2, right? All right, ready? Down block, ready? All right, focus here. Keep your eyes here. Don't turn your head away. I'm gonna be here. Focus where you're looking. Come on, there you go. 7 punch. Good job. All right, I know that's a little silliness. All right, I love her. She knows I can kind of joke around with her. But no one can make you do that. No one can make you focus. Just like no one can make you write your homework down properly or write your name properly. You have to do all that. So one of the things I'm gonna expect from you is that as you listen to what I'm saying, is that your eyes are strong on what you're doing. The only way we're going to know is from Mr. Randy watching you in the back. He's going to say, all right, they're looking where they're punching. And I want you to use your ears to get the next feedback about what to do next. If you don't know the moves, listen. Okay? All right, you ready?
Okay.
All right, are you going to look where you're going?
Seriously?
Of course you are. All right, here goes. At home, whatever direction you're going to face, this is take it 2. Yep. And Chumbi. All right, now, we're looking forward right now. We're not turning our head. All right, we're going to turn to the left and do a down block. Ready? All right, now, what Mr. Andy's doing back there is he's looking to see if you're looking where your down block is. Or are you looking at me? You shouldn't be looking at me. You should listen. So now you're going to throw a step-through punch and then hold that front stance. And you're looking where you're going. How are we doing, Mr. Andy? Looking where they're going, still listening. Okay, that hand that's out, it's going to do a down block the other side. Don't look at me. Listen. Down block. Okay, looking where the down block is going. That doesn't mean you're looking down. You're looking forward. Step through and punch. Ready? On. So far, so good? All right, now, we're going to turn and do our out to in block. When we do our out to in block, your head's going to have to turn. But you're looking at where you're going. And right now, I'm not even on the camera. I'm over here, so you can't see me. But you shouldn't see Miss Joanna either, unless she's dead right in front of you. Ready? On. Out to in. Okay. Down block. We're going to turn our head. And we're going to look towards that side for that down block. That left hand is going to do the down block. On. Down block. So far, so good? Okay. Snap, kick, and punch. Your eyes should look where your foot's going to go. So you're going to look up just a little bit. You're going to punch up. Back leg, snap, kick. Same side punch. On. Kick, and punch. Okay. So far, down block on the side. Look at where you're striking. Snap, kick, and punch. On. Good. All right, now, the hand that's out is going to do that high block. You're going to bring your feet in, and you're going to step out and do a high block with that same hand towards the front. On. 1 and 2. All right, so far, looking okay? All right, other side, same thing. High block on the other side. On. High block. All right, here's the tough one. All right, so just listen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that hand. Right now, you should have your right foot in front and your right hand out. And what you're going to do is you're going to take that left foot, and it's going to go all the way around the hard way and do an out to in. Ready? On. All the way around and strike. And at this point, you shouldn't be seeing anything. You should be facing where that out to in's going. Now you can do the other side. The left hand is going to do the out to in. Bring it around. On. Turn. All right. From that hand is going to do a down block. The left hand is out. We're going to do a down block back in the direction that we started. It's back where we were in the beginning. Ready? On. Down block. All right. This is the easy part. Kick and punch. Don't look anywhere else. Focus on where your snap kick is going, where your punch is going. On. Kick and punch. I. Kick and punch. One more. Still looking forward. I. Kick punch with the key eye.
Get it.
Left foot moves. All the way around and chumbi. How was the result of that? Much better? All right, give yourself a hand. Good job. Okay. All right, so then now we're going to get into uncharted territory for some of you guys that have a green belt, that just got your green belt, and that you're going to learn these first couple moves. So we're going to do this form seminar style. And my guys that have more advanced rank, like my red belts out there, I know I got a couple of blue belts. I think I had a purple belt that I saw in class.
Hi, Allie.
All right, Allie, if you're still watching. Tristan, I know you're in class. And we're going to work this take it forward. And I'm looking for this level of detail, but I want you to listen more than anything, so that way you know that what you're doing is correct, and that you're not looking over your shoulder. In the very beginning, you're going to have to listen to the details. So there's going to be times where you'll be like this. You're sitting and you're just watching, and then there's time for application. Just don't combine the two. Don't say, okay, this way. Okay, I'm there. All right, what's next? You're going to end up, it's just going to be a poor habit to develop. All right, you ready for some take it four? All right, Chip. All right, Chumbi's the same. Chumbi. All right, we're going to start off with a double knife hand. First thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet together and our hands to the side. We're going to look and we're going to step, and we're going to shoot the double knife hand off to the side. All right, nice and slow. On, feet in, and strike. This isn't a back stance. All right, back to Chumbi. And we're going to build on that. Ready? On, bring it in, and double knife hand. All right, now from here, we're going to do a step and spear hand. So from here, we're going to step and bring it in where we're going to have ourselves this hand coming to the side. This other hand's going to be right underneath our elbow. We're in a front stance. And, ready? Back to there. All right, back to Chumbi. Let's do it one more time. All right, from Chumbi, double knife hand. Ready? On, check, and chop. Step through spear. On, step through spear. Very good. How are we doing so far, Mr. Rainey? Doing okay? All right, and back to Chumbi. Okay. All right, so now, just remember, as you're copying some of these moves, you're practicing on some of these, I'm going to say these techniques that might be above your belt rank. So this intermediate class, if you have this class, is designed for orange belts and above. So for my under-ranking class participants, just do the best that you can keep up as best as you can. Okay? All right, one more time, back to Chumbi. All right, ready? Feet come together. On. 1 and 2. Step through spear hand. All right, now from here, we're going to take this hand, and we're going to leave both hands out like we're going to reach, and we're going to bring our feet together. We're going to look off to the side, and we're going to do a double knife on that side. Ready? Hands out, and double knife hand. All right, let's do that one more time. Back to Chumbi. Just building up to this first small corner chop. Ready? Those feet together, hands come to the side, and chop. Step through spear hand. On. All right, so she's going to look off her shoulder here. Her hands are going to come out. She'll bring her foot from the inside all the way to the side. Ready? In and out. Good. And step through spear. Same thing. And this is going to be right underneath the elbow. All right, so one more time before we add this last move for now. All right, ready? On. In and out. Step through spear hand. On. Other side. On. Step through spear. Now, this last move we're going to do is just the same move that you just did from the last belt. Take a 3, head this out to and chop. So let's take this hand away just for a second. And we're going to think to ourselves, do an out to and chop. Ready? 1 and 2. Now, put the other hand up. Nothing is different. Really, there's nothing different other than the fact that we have this hand up here. But it's the same stance, and it's the same out to and chop. So each time we're doing a new form, we're taking some of the old stuff and adding new stuff to it. All right, so let's go back to Chumbi and get up to that small form chop setup again. All right, last one. Ready? Goes check and chop. On. Step through spear hand. On. Other side. On. Step through spear. All right, now the small form chop. I want both hands to come back. Hands are going to come back here, and you're going to look back. You're going to bring your feet together and wait. Ready? Feet together, hands back, looking. All right, now when we throw the small form chop, we're going to take this hand. We're going to think out to and chop. And the other hand is we're going to bring our hand up to our head like we're blocking the sun, just like that. So we're going to go like this. Bang, okay, in that front stance, okay? All right, bring it all the way forward. Go ahead. Turn and strike. Nice and clean. Let's do that one more time. Let's go back to that spear hand. All right, and we're going to bring the hands back and bring them forward, just like that. Okay, now let's relax for just a second. All right, now, I know this is a couple of new moves for some green belts and maybe some just brand new moves and for some of my lower ranks. The thing about this is that this is just a bunch of moves put together. So let's isolate each of these moves just for a second. All right, so let's go back to basic form. I'm going to pick 2 blocks from each form and work our way up and say, let's practice that move by itself. All right, Chip, let's face this direction, fighting position.
Good.
All right, favorite block from basic form.
Punch.
Yeah, I like some punches. All right, so I want to see a step through punch. The goal is to strike and get your hand on the hip and strike 3 times. All right, ready? 1.
1, sir.
Other side. 2.
2, sir.
And 3.
Good.
And slide back.
2, sir.
Okay, so I'm trying to make my basic form better. Then I should practice my punches by themselves. All right, something else from basic form.
Down block.
Down block. All right, all the way across the ear. You know how to do this down block. Up to the ear and down. And again, right now, I'm looking for the hand on the hip. All right, ready? 1.
1, sir.
Hand is on the hip, looking where you're striking. 2.
2, sir.
Make sure you're doing it at home. And 3.
Good.
And slide back.
3, sir.
Okay, so then I was working on my down blocks, working on my punches in basic form, and then I practiced my basic form. Now, let's put some moves together. Let's do a down block and a punch. Okay, so you might have seen this from Take It 3. All right, give me a down block and punch. Go ahead.
Sir.
Any side, either side, doesn't matter. 1 and 2. All right, that's way fast. Let me slow that thing down. That thing's like light speed. They can't see it. I saw it was there. Down block and punch. Right. Okay, now give me intermediate class speed. Down block and punch. There's 1 and 2. Good. All right. Down block and punch at home. Let's see it. All right, slide back a little bit. All right. Can you do it walking style?
Sir.
Okay, here goes. Ready? 1. There's 1, sir. All right. Hand this out. Does the down block. Ready? 2, sir.
2, sir.
Last one. 3.
Good.
And slide back.
Sir.
Very good. Okay. Take it 1. Can't be a down block. Can't be a punch. I know there's lots of down blocks and punches and take it 1.
Out to it.
Out to it. I stole the word out of my mouth. All right. Out to it at home. None of this kind of stuff. You know, this is not a back fist and it's definitely not an uppercut. Up to the ear. All right. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
3.
Yeah.
And slide back.
Sir.
All right. Now, pick another one. Take it 1.
Should be.
Okay, well, oh, okay, she's stretched now. All right, here we go. Should be all the way up and down. All right, 3 times, 3 good should be's. Ready? 1.
1,
Oh,
sir.
she's turning with it. I like it. 2.
2, sir.
And 3.
Good.
And slide back.
Sir.
Okay, now I'm going to change it. I'm not going to do chumbi and out to in. I'm going to connect some dots for my blue belts. So I'm working this out to in. So let's see a back fist out to in. All right, so take it 5. 1 and 2. That's what I want to see. Walking style. Even if you don't know you're taking 5, you're a green belt, you're an orange belt. Give me a back fist and an out to in. One hand, other hand. Here it goes. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
Good. All right. So, you know, slide back, slide back. She's still working on her out to ins too. All right, here it goes. One more time, Miss Joanna. Ready? 1. Back fist, out to in.
1, sir.
All right, now the hand that's out is going to do the back fist. Ready? 2.
2, sir.
Lower down a little bit, and 3.
Yeah.
And slide it back.
Sir.
All right, are we doing okay on time? Couple more? Doing well with this? All right, so now, change it one more time. Take it 2. Pick a move that's not an out to in, and not a down block, and not a punch.
Snap kick.
Okay, all right, I like it. Snap kick. All right, 3 of them, right? All right, guards up on each of these kicks. Kick above your belly button. Ready? 1.
1, sir.
2.
2, sir.
And 3.
Yeah.
And slide back.
Sir.
All right. I know we're getting close on time. All right, this is for you, Tristan. All right, everyone else, you should be keeping up. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a down block, a snap kick, and a forward block. Oh, but before we do all that craziness, we're going to practice this. All right, guards all the way up. And I don't want to see. No. Just forward. All right, here it goes. Ready? Snap kick, put it behind. Keep that front stand, or keep that front foot facing forward. 1.
1, sir.
Beautiful. 2. A little more width.
2, sir.
3.
Good.
Now let's put the rest of the moves in there. So we have ourselves the down block on the front stance, guards up, kick, and forearm block. Okay, one more time. Down block on the front stance. Come on, green belts. I want to see you keep up with this. Got the guards up, kick, and forearm block. How are they doing, Miss Training? Can they keep up with that? Okay, slow. I'll call off the move. I know it's a big move here. Ready? 1. Down block. Snap kick. Put it behind. Same hand.
1, sir.
Forearm block. Good. This hand does everything. Ready? 2. Down block. Snap kick. Same hand.
2, sir.
Last one. Ready? Slow. And 3. 1, 2, and
Good.
okay. Thumbs up. Give yourself a hand. Give yourself a hand. Good job. Okay. Here's my point. Is that all these advanced moves that you see in all these forms, they're just moves put together. No, they didn't say, all right, let's shake up this box. Let's shake up this box. All right. We're going to call this Take It 3. All right, good. Snap kick, 2 punches. I like it. What do you think about that? Let's publish it. You know, there's a method to the madness. And I'm not going to go into that conversation right now. But the focus is that each of these forms require moves that need attention by themselves. You know, you're working on snap, punch, side, chop, ki, and Take It 4, and your side kicks need work. Well, don't practice the snap, punch, side. Practice the side kick by itself. And we're right on time. All right, I got another 30 seconds. All right, before I get the hook and Mr. Randy pulls me off the stage here. So when you guys are practicing your form, I think that practicing the moves within the form are just as important, if not more important, than practicing the whole form. And I always use the example about a car that needs to get repaired. If you have an issue with the engine, you don't take off the tires. You work on the engine, okay? So you got to be able to work on the piece that needs the focus. So here's the homework for this week. You're going to take the highest form that you know, 100%. The highest form that you know, 100%. Not, well, I've got the first 3 counts. Does that count? No. If you're working on Take It 4 and you don't know the whole form, then you're doing something from Take It 3. If you're working on Take It 2 and you don't know the whole form, then you're working on Take It 1. But you guys are orange belts, and green belts, blue belts, and red belts. Really, you should all know all these forms. You should. So the pressure's on. But the goal is to demonstrate a count that you're working on to improve. An example would be this. Snap kick, punch, side kick, chop, kia. That's the part I'm going to work on. I'm going to practice the pieces of that. How do I break that down? Well, what do you see? There's a snap kick, there's a punch, there's 2 side kicks, and there's a chop. So during the week, you practice those moves by themselves. The submission that you're going to put in, the homework that you're going to put in, is going to show me all those moves put together. Pick a move that requires more than just one movement. All right, give me an example from Take It 4 or Take It 5 that has more than one move in there. Snap kick. All right, lots of moves happening there. Okay, I'll give you the high block, side kick, check, chop. All right, so we got a high block, we got a side kick with a check and an elbow and some stance. Okay, all right, Take It 6. Give me the roundhouse, step up, high block, and punch. So there's a rich hand and roundhouse, steps up, high block, punch. All that right there. So you're going to practice your whole form. Then you're going to say, this is the form I want to make better. And you make that form of that part, that little piece, really, really good. You practice the moves individually. And then when you put it on the video, say, this is my one move. Give me 3 good ones. 3 good ones of you demonstrating that high block, side kick, check, chop. Whatever the technique is. And put that in there and show me that you got some attention on some of these details. Don't submit something that's just saying the move is correct. It's not good enough for me. I want stance. I want good hand on hip, good focus on what you're hitting, not looking off to the side. I'd like to see the whole enchilada. Anything else you want to add to that before we sign off?
Because you're kicking above the belt when you're doing it and taking your time on the kicks. The kick counts as a move.
Yeah, the in-to-outs looked really good this past week. I was really impressed with that, actually. The in-to-outs and out-to-ins, you were really taking your time on that movement. I saw some of you guys just take that extra second to make sure that it was perfectly clean. I was really impressed with that. I would really like to see that if they're throwing an in-to-out or out-to-in or whatever, in any of these submissions, that they're just as good as they did this past week. All right, keep up the good work, guys. Last thing, make sure that you didn't watch this video after it was live. Please put your name in the comments below. And we're working on a new format to be able to get things set up so that way it's a little easier than YouTube. So be prepared for some things to come up in this next week, but we're going to start rolling things out as they're prepped. Okay? All right. Missed you guys. We'll see you next time. Yep. Thank you for teaching me. And you're dismissed, Miss Kate.